Oh no!
Okay, her death was not instant. Never mind, never mind, never mind.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tinko's not that kind of person!
But
Let
if
me
Tinko
wait.
did commit
Let me wait
suicide,
before I jump into any
explain how
bullets.
She died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Ah, that was it.
So far, suicide seems to be the best
Hmm.
explanation.
Her plan was to take us down.
Hmm.
So she hid her true intentions.
Tinko's not that kind of person!
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength,
Never mind.
I was.
Well,
Suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intention.
That kind of
Commit would explain how she died during the seance.
she could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces
So far, suicide seems to be the best. Explanation.
Her plan was to take us down.
I really think the floorboard is the one to use here.
With her.
She died in a crouch position. Okay, okay.
So she hid her. True
Complicated.
Tinko's not that kind of person!
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she.
Hmm. Hmm.
He died during the seance.
I have to. I guess I have to lie here. I'm guessing.
She could have secretly brought the sickle.
No way.
And then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last.
You know what?
Of her strength. She threw the sickle.
Wow, what do you know? Thank you, intuition.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor.
I mean, you see, I used the right on my first try. I used the right bullet. The problem is that I didn't lie. That was my missing point. I was on the right bullet. Stop turning off, controller.
Because she died instantly.
Instantly?
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail. Tenko died instantly.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
How could you forget that, Maki Roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
Excuse me?
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance?
Yes, the sound.
If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Sound during seance. There you go.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
I agree.
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. It could have fallen down.
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
Other thing. What caused the sound?
This is it!
There you go.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
Could the floorboard have made such a loud sound, though?
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
All right then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now. So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Bruh.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and Balls are the best of friends?
Why is that? Why can I consent with that? Anyways.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
Oh. That was not doing the sense though.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
Experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid. Don't be best of friends.
So what made the floorboard come loose? Judging from the sound, there
Must have been considerable force.
someone who the floorboard.
I wanna agree with Gonta on this one.
Statue fell over. But that statue was still on top of the cage. Culprit hide under floor.
Then stood up with such might.
Bruh. If the culprit hit their head with that. Alright, I tried. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to agree with Tokichi then.
Must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the floorboard. Statue fell over.
But
That statue was still on top of the cage. Culprit hide under floor.
Then
Stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
Oh, okay.
I agree.
Finally, I consent.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation...
Bruh. I guess we have Lukanin. I guess your son just joined the chat. Shake my head.
One of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off.
Father son reunite.
After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the crosspiece?
Wait a second. What was her cause of death? She was stabbed in the back. Okay, it was a stab. What happened? Okay, now my English vocabulary is gonna help me so much. Sorry, I'm still getting the milk some. Continue doing your evil organizational stuff. You have my support. Of course you got it. You have, you know, you do speak English normally, you know. I don't know, man. Ah. S. Oh. C. 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 No. Yes. I don't speak English. That's correct, Aqua. C. I really don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna fail on this one. Yeah. Mm-mm. Oh! C! C! Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah. No way. I'm gonna stop at the C. Alright, that's Regan. At least now I already know the start of this. A, maybe. No, okay. 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 Cease. What the hell? What kind of answer is this? Cease. I see. W. Seesaw, okay. It's a seesaw. Now, yes, I see the seesaw, okay. E. I see. Seesaw effect. Okay. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, because seesaw is not really a word that I use too much.
The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
I gotta put Mura on a real foot. Don't do that to me.
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two crosspieces holding up that board were close to the cage, meaning if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into
Okay, I'm calling it. This statue is the murder weapon.
a lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Somehow.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that. Unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Nani?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
God damn it. Let me just take a look on the blood. No. Hmm. Hmm. I guess? Or not.
I was
Yeah,
wrong.
makes sense. Top of the cage, underneath the floorboard, I guess? Or not. Facts. Okay, so the top of the cage? I mean, come on.
That's it.
Ah, okay. Okay. Don't tell me what's next to the
Top of
cage.
The iron cage with the blade facing down.
But the problem, the reason why I did not want to go with this approach at first was because the white cloth, the white. Wait, where is it? The white sheet. There was no hole in the fabric. So if there's no hole, there's no way it was above, you know. But anyways,
The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage.
but the fabric, it had no holes in it.
Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble, but the statue's weight kept it from falling over. Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch position, but with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide. Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
Why are you saying that?
Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
Are you sure about that?
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time. Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then, she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
Nope.
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Kill Tenko? I killed Tenko?
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
I don't buy that. Okay, intermission, I guess. Yeah.
Well now.
It's okay.
General Kenobi.
Absolutely right. Hey,
Daddy!
all right. This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
I'm fine with real ghosts, but
Logic does not compute.
Huh? Did you hear something?
no, I didn't hear it.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. So round. So...
That doesn't sound scary at all.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
Nani?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko! Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that room?
No.
Other rooms may be trapped too.
I agree. It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell you.
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you? Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory.
Anime flashback.
We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead.
Don't do that to me. God damn it.
This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility.
Exactly.
We live on.
That is why I haven't given up on this game yet.
You're right.
That's why I'm here
Yeah,
playing this game
that's
for
right.
over 6 hours. I don't even know how much time I've been streaming now.
If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore. I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive!
Do not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Among Us! Thank you, Kibo. Thank you. Alright.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual.
There you go. Killing the mood as usual, saying Among Us.
But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Your soul, bro?
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic.
Well, that's one possibility. but I think it might have been something else.
One moment, guys. Just have to take the phone here. One second. Sorry, I had to take this call. And my cell phone is about to die, so unfortunately I won't be able to keep you know having track of the chat on my cell phone, unfortunately. Anyways. Alright. Wait, what was the question?
This is it! It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime. Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
Now I wonder. Sir. I thought you were the culprit last time, and you could as well be it, you know? You will save someone from dying last chapter. But no way! There's no escaping for you this time, sir. This time, you are the culprit and you are going fucking down.
It has to be you! Kyo. Was it you?
You escaped last trial. My wife was dead. But now, now there's no escape.
Whatever are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo?
Why do you suspect me?
I wonder.
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick, but that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kyo,
Answer already! Did you do it?
What is so funny?
I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I see. That is problem.
Okay, you made a good point there.
And Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
Give me a second, guys. I need to charge my phone here. Otherwise, you know, I won't be able to keep looking at chat. And there goes my controller. I'm just need to grab my charger here real quick before my cell phone freaking dies. Come on. And now you go into... Please don't turn off the computer. Please don't turn off the computer. Please don't turn off the computer. Okay, it's charging. Good. Okay, I'm gonna put my cell phone... Oh, wait. Oh, this is a problem. I'm gonna have to keep my cell phone sideways. Ah, I can still read it. Okay. I know. Okay. Brokaido is mad, fake man. It's just like I'm gonna believe one person in the next one. Don't care. Wait a second, I have to make my controller work again. Give me a moment. There you go.
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
I'm just, you know, taking a look here on the options, but I see. I suppose it is just like the first trial of Danganronpa 2. Teru, he... But you see, in a nutshell, Korekiyo must have used the sound of each person's voice on the room to guide himself to where he had to step, because each person were on each corner of the room. So he just had to pinpoint where every person was in order to know where he had to step. He did not need a light, really.
Wait a minute.
Maybe?
Did you figure it out?
Yes. Exactly. Hearing. Or not. Okay, wait a second. Touch, smell, touch, smell. Smell? I'm gonna go with touch. Smell that, I mean. No?
I was wrong.
By knowing the circle, I get. Okay, touch.
That's it.
Okay.
The culprit used touch.
Okay.
They didn't see.
Out of time. Bruh. Okay, so touch was used on this trial, I guess. Anyways, anyways, my sound theory was that jump scared me a bit. Hello, Celestia. So yeah, my sound theory was not bad though. Let's be honest. But yeah, now that they obviously must have used the. Wait a second. Let me just take a look here on the circle again. Yeah, because the circle it was kinda messed up. So yeah, I suppose he he was feeling the salt to as a guy. Okay, so this I drawn this here, so I'm here. No, he used the draw, and he said that he had memorized the entire circle. So yeah, I was right.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
A lead mark. No, this one I got it. Where's the owl?
I see now. That's it. The magic circle. They used the magic circle.
Wheel of Fortune! Oh dear God, his intelligence has expanded tenfold. What would you like to buy? Oh wow. No thank you, Aqua, I'm good. So whoever did this baited Himiko into picking one of the empty rooms after cutting the floor and all three to implicate her. What a big brain plan. Yeah, and he's laughing. Oh no, I got this guy. He won't escape this trial.
Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
Nani?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes?
Yes.
The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
You could have just walked a bit forward, you know? Putting your hand on the ground to feel the salt. You'll find it at some point ahead of you.
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
A bold accusation.
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
Draw its circle with salt, all but guarantee would take over.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
Sure thing, Kibo.
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Hey, may I have your attention?
I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had Miu add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
Ay, qué miedo. No puedo mirar.
What the? No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that purpose!
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Alright, so what is this function?
I'm not sure if I really want to know.
It's an image recording function.
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try. Ready?
From your mouth?
I also used magic like that before.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay, got it.
This is the magic circle used for the seance.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
I was wrong!
Okay, that was not it. The most suspicious. Wait.
There!
There were other lines.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kyo's lie.
My lie.
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie. The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners. Which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
No matter what corner he would be.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health.
I don't.
Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds. Your what? Why? Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality.
Shake my head, my head, my head.
Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so... See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan!
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares.
Thank you, Nick. Oh boy.
Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
Come on, Yuta, say it.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction.
Well, he does have.
Well, since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object. To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion. Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
Fine.
If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle was Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle. So simply put, I am not the killer. The only
Wait, what are my options here?
person who could have collected the sickle was Himiko.
The Iron Cage. Okay, the Iron Cage was not him.
But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
Both placing the sickle was possible.
Damn it!
Okay,
The only person who could have
it
collected
was not
the
the statue then.
But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and... But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle. So simply put, I am not the killer. The only person who could have collected the sickle was Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle. So simply put, I am not the killer. The only person who could have
Wait a second.
collected the sickle
I
was
can't.
Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi. But in regards to that...
Wait a second.
dilemma. I did not...
But it was him who placed and removed the sheet, though. I'm gonna go with the sheets.
Nor did I lift it. I
Whatever.
had no opportunity to touch
Oh.
the sickle.
Oh well.
Simply put, I am
I'm gonna
not
go
the
with the sheet
killer.
because he was the one who put and took the sheet away.
The only person who could have collected the sickle was Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and... But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to
There you
touch
go.
the sickle.
I'll cut through your words.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo. That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth. Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
Bruh. I was not expecting that reaction out of nowhere.
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen. Because if you vote for me, every Sparkless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
You still don't understand?
Okay, I see where you are going. Because this is talking about about Tenka's death, but not Angie's, and the Blacken is the one who killed Angie, not Tenko.
I killed Tenko. That is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class
Yeah,
trial.
I forgot about Angie.
Meaningless?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Therefore,
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the Blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. You're the one who killed Tenko. You gotta be the one who killed Angie.
God damn it. Apologies for the back. This is why. Let me just use my filters. Let me take this game out. There you go. I suppose it's better now. Hopefully. Also, let me reduce the game volume a bit, like this. Alright, I think like this is good. Alright.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Of course I understand. I worked really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
How can you forget Angie? I mean... Sorry, I am not part of that gang. It's simply not possible. You're sure that, Himiko? You have to find stay and with new Nagito. Bet. By that I mean someone that attempted murder would stick around. The person would push the depth or someone. I forgot I did get murdered. Yeah.
Enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that. Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical
Classic
decision.
Among Us victim. I did murder. I even admitted in game. Trying to get someone else bullet when they're a killer. Yes.
Culprit's one of you. Wowee! This argument is getting intense. At times like this.
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial round.
Yippee! I've been waiting for this!
Why were you waiting for it?
Here confessed to killing Tenko, but insisted not for Angie. Okay. Let's go.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Kibo! We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He's planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Kibo! We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not...
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He's planning to use the new rule to
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's...
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
This is our answer!
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's